So we are back in Minecraft. I had to delete a video because something went wrong. The video didn't have enough memory to actually save, and it became corrupted or something. So in the last video, I'm basically gonna talk about what I talked about in the video that got deleted. This isn't my normal building style. Like, with a lot of times I build like this with this type of wood and this type of wood, and then cyan wool. But my own building style is actually nether brick and let's see, what was it called, sandstone, and also nether quartz. So basically my building style is not too cheap to make, but I do want to say that back when I was watching Minecraft videos, and I still do watch Minecraft videos, I was a big fan of Poet Plays. I didn't mention that in the video that got deleted, but I thought... You want to be died, don't you? Okay. I didn't talk about that in the last video, but the video that got deleted. But that's kind of the building style that Poet does. This is kind of the building style that Poet does. Okay. So that brings me up to the topic that I was talking about in the last video, the one that got deleted. The reason why I hadn't been uploading that much is I went to my parents' house. I used to have a computer with Minecraft on it. Minecraft is still on it. My parents took it away permanently. They said Minecraft is addicting, it's for little kids, But I pulled through. I didn't care what they thought. But back then, I had so many things built. I built so many amazing things I know there's not much for gameplay in this episode, but I had built so much in that game. So much just in that version. The version of Minecraft that was on my computer in 1.4.2. I never updated it because I just didn't have my password or my username for that game. And the email account that was there got deleted, apparently. But I played offline. But anyway, I made a mall that was like really huge. It was really cool looking. Had three. It was a 3-story mall. It was massive. It was the second largest thing I had ever built. But that went away with the computer. I built a castle and walls for the castle. I was building the kingdom. I was still building the castle, the inside, the outside. It would have had interior, exterior, everything. It was going to be an entire kingdom. But that went away too. Whoops. But back then, when it was taken away and I couldn't play it, what I did was I just started drawing it. I started drawing like schematics. I started drawing schematics for it. Schematics for amazing redstone machines. Like, there's so many that I drew. Amazing redstone machines and every time it would get taken away, because it was the first thing to get taken away every time I did something wrong. And it was very easy to do something wrong at my parents' house. Every time it would get taken away, I would draw the schematics. And every schematic that I drew, it started out just in a little notebook that I had. But soon, I figured out the power of the schematics. Just a pencil and a piece of paper. That's all you need. If your parents take Minecraft away from you, just draw it. Just do schematics. Schematics for redstone machines, schematics for builds. If you don't know what a schematic is, it's a drawing that... How do I explain what a schematic is? It's a drawing that shows you how something is built. How, like, say for instance, this was redstone dust. Redstone, 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 redstone. And then you had a sticky piston right here, and a block up here. Then you took this lever, and that was your machine. Let's say that was your machine. Right. You draw it. I usually draw them like that, from up above. This would show you how it worked. Usually on my schematics, lines represent redstone. A block with a line through it represents a piston or sticky piston. Levers are a little bit harder to draw, but yeah. Anyway, still going. Okay. But when I went to my... Hold on. When I went to my parents' house, I had this it wasn't my original schematic book, but it was the current one. Back when I lived with my parents, that was the one with all the great machines. And when I moved to where I am now, my mom basically brought a few things for me, but that wasn't one of them. And she said she couldn't find it. I vowed that when I went over to go see them, I would see if I could find it. I asked them if I could take it with me. They said yes. When I saw it for the first time in a long time, it almost brought a tear in my eye. Because I put so much hard work into it. There were so many good memories just with that one schematic book. And it didn't just have schematics in it. It had coordinates. Coordinates for one of the worlds that I had in PC Edition. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time now. I remember when not Java, but Bedrock Edition wasn't called Bedrock Edition. I remember when Notch still worked on Minecraft. Wrong tree. I remember when Pocket Edition. Now, me saying this makes me feel like really old, but Minecraft is only 10 years old. But I remember when Pocket Edition didn't have caves, didn't have structures. Creative and survival were always separate. You could not cheat. The game wouldn't allow you to cheat because cheating didn't exist in that version. You were free to dig straight down, knowing that there wasn't any danger. The only thing you had to fear, was the monsters. Back when the nether reactor core and the nether reactor were still a thing. I remember what they do, what it does, how you do it. And I remember building the nether reactor and activating it. I remember what it did when it was doing that. I remember what it did when it activated. When I looked at the schematic book for the first time, like when I looked at it for the first time in a long time, I remembered all that. And it almost made me cry. Both tears of joy for finding it and tears of sadness for what was lost. But it's getting close to the time that the video would have to be cut off. I'm here to say, if you like something, don't let anyone tell you that you can't like it. Unless it's something like really bad. If you like Minecraft, go play it, go watch it. If you like Among Us, go play it, go watch it. If you love Legos, go play with them, go watch other people play with them. But I think that's all for today. Join us next time.